All right. So what's your elo exactly? 1500, you said? That's
Oh
like
man, I am for whatever reason I'm terrible. I've played a lot of RTS games in my day, but I'm at like 780, and I don't know why I get stuck, but I get stuck.
and ideally is like a lot of these coaching sessions I try to do them for like other players so that they can come up to like a decent elo where like if they can't find like-minded people eventually like maybe they can like skill up and just get to like a decent elo because the average player according to the devs should be around 1500 elo. I have decent gameplay sense and I do come from an RTS background, so I do have like the ability to micro and do like the little things to get me there. But a lot of this game is like incumbent. I think like if someone leaves your game, it is very very doomer. Not only like to like the game itself, but like the mental. But if you ask them literally what is a strategy, they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't know what to tell you. They'd have no fucking idea what to tell you, which is like a whole other issue.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is deck critique. Um, and what I was
Okay.
going to do was like I was like actually I thought it might be helpful for me to literally just send you a deck and then go from there um, so that like we can talk about it. Deck building is like kind of a thing within itself. Like there's so many like tiny mini games within this game. But deck building is like actually a super super important one because it obviously dictates what units you bring to the field. But this game is also an economics game, too.
Yeah.
So like you're also like constantly trying to balance out what you can actually bring out to the field. If you're making a deck, and like for instance you have like 15 Abrams, in your deck, you have to like actually ask yourself, are you going to be able to field all of this? I literally got the like achievement where it's like spend like 30 hours in deck building or some shit like that. And I was like, oh wow, Jesus, woo! What deck have you been using a lot of? I guess we'll start out with that.
Well, I
Or
kind of
like,
used I used a pack that I got off of somebody else's Discord.
okay,
Is what 90% of this is, and then I've tweaked it to like things that I like outside of that. But
fair enough. I think like whoever built this felt like just off of a whim looks like it's a pretty meta deck. And I can understand
so
why.
this one I built myself. The Strike Air is mine.
Can you click into it? I want to yeah. One of the strongest things that America has is its ability, or is its drones. Vision is one of the strongest things in this game. Uh, the first critique I would make is like taking like two global hawks, but I like troopers because they're a good mainline fighting unit, and the javelin is very oppressive. The thing about them is like everyone's like, oh, you got to keep them resupplied or whatever. I don't think like the resupply issue is like that big of an issue for like the amount of value that these guys bring out. I think you have a couple of too many ISVs, the little cars. Um,
Yeah, I seem to run out of them a lot,
you
which
do?
is probably my fault for not sending them back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
do,
yeah, yeah.
because I
Um,
don't think I have any in the recon. I just have that one with the dragoon and the javelin on it.
I really love this thing, but a lot of people the Striker RV Javelin Trophy. It's a great piece of tech. America is all aircraft all time because the typical American starter is the team starts out with aircraft, and those provide enough cover for you to do advanced deployment with helicopters. That is like the typical like 1500 elo strat because it's very effective when you forward deploy a bunch of javelins and then the Russian player who's typically playing an armor deck is like running down a road with like all their Barbaruses, and then you just blow them up. And then from there, you set the tempo for the rest of the game and have like a way higher chance of winning.
I seem to do way better with strafing runs than bombing runs, even though I think probably bombing's probably better.
Well, they're
For
different.
whatever reason, when I strafe with Mavericks.
They're different tools, right? Cluster
Yep.
Cluster is insane, but so is Mavies as well. You know, if I was you, I'd probably get rid of a single CJ and try and fit in a Strike Eagle with clusters. Like, this game is about like focus. And it's about a lot of things. I'm gonna say, like, this game is about this. This game is about this, and it's really it's like encompasses a lot of different things. But like, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so much dead time, and the dead time is something that you make yourself. Every player goes through this, but like, we are trying to eliminate as much dead time as possible.
Position that way. But you were talking about like lasing on your mouse. Like, there's part of me that wants to switch this. Like, should I just switch this to my, have it on the mouse here?
I mean, that's what I do, but that's because I'm so comfortable using my keyboard, like a keyboard warrior. Like, I'm able to I just know instinctively, like, X is, like fucking decoy, or C is decoy. Smoke is, that's smoke position. I was gonna say, like, X is smoke. T, I use all of these things. The only one that I use the least is like G, which is force fire. But like, even that, like, at higher levels, like, I'm fucking trying to do cringe shit with like force firing my units on people because it's good. But smoke is probably like smoking your own. Yeah, there it is.
Is it this one?
Yeah, it's that one. That is like smoke. Vision is the strongest thing in this game, and smoke denies it. Very, like, simple as.
Yeah.
And
I would tell you, like, these two, like, maybe I should be using those, but I don't. I mean, I use change altitude, but I normally click it every once in a while. But I've noticed that if I use change altitude and I click it, and they have to go over a tree line, they like approach the tree line, and then they act like retards, like climbing over the tree line, and then they just get killed anyway. So I like hardly ever use change altitude anymore.
Changing altitude's good. It's very good because, like I said, vision is everything, and this manipulates vision. I'm sometimes of two minds. So just like, either you're like in the carry alpha sigma mode where you're like, I'm going to the center and I'm gonna fucking carry, you guys do your shit. Someone's putting on an aircraft symbol, which means that they're gonna do air attacks, which is good. This means we're gonna see what type of aircraft they put down. You might just start out with a seed plane and protect him with your seed. But we're gonna see what he does. So we got someone going left, we got someone going B. Ping D, just ping D. This is gonna give you a lot of flexibility to either go left or right. You're gonna basically be playing. I play like a lot of MOBAs, so like, back in the day. So it's like, you're basically gonna be like jungle. You're gonna be focusing in the mid, but you're gonna be afraid to like split your focus between things. So I want you to look back at your spawn. I want to see what type of aircraft that they're bringing. Go ahead and start out with a seed plane, and then bring out your opener, as you would imagine.
That's too far back. I wish I could. Let me see it. I don't know if I can get him there, but I'm gonna try.
It's a little forward, but you can just, typically the way that I deploy is back, so that, because your focus is going to be in the sky in 10 seconds.
Yep.
So try and get your guys to where you need. Now click on your airplane. When it pops out, and press H. Okay, now bring it forward. and then like cover. Try and keep it with your friend's airplane. You're gonna just be flying. You're gonna be his wing, basically. So low fly with him. He wants to low fly, but he's going up now.
But I in my head I was like, wow, he's by himself. Maybe I should go after his.
Go for him. Yeah, make him pay. Make him pay.
Oh, now I'm gonna die though.
No, you got seed. You got seed. Oh, that's a big win right there, man. You die, but you win heavy off of that. You did win. Unfortunate that the F-22 got shot down. All right, you have 360 points. What are you bringing out next?
Probably a vehicle, typically like a Booker, but
Booker, go for it. Get a Booker. Get 2 of them. Fuck yeah. These things like a Russian player is not gonna typically is not gonna know. Put a sniper in there too. Those troopers can move up to the apartment complex like in front there, and you could also split them up so if they come down that road, you can have like pincing fire on them. I don't want you to put yourself into too many positions where you can get like one shot by a bomb. Splitting up your troops like that is good. You have one sniper that's in the middle of the road. Just quickly micro him. Just send him anywhere. It's sprint. Z is sprint. Yep. Yeah, keep on backing up those snipers and just get them. You need to get them combat effective, like meaning just full health. You gotta get them full health. But you're in a great position right now to like start applying a lot of pressure forward here. If you want to start moving forward, leapfrogging troops, applying pressure, not being too static, you know? Like those Bookers, you want to keep on moving. This guy with the Katron here, see what he's trying to do? He's like literally going to spend all game trying to like pick you apart because you're going to be static. He wants you to just sit on your thumbs, you know?
Yep.
But what we're going to do, if you move your striker up, put the radar on, you can deny him this a lot.
Now, where's a good place to put this? Because that's another thing I struggle with is I try to look for vision in this, but without giving too much away.
See, those Katrons just keep on firing. Like, you just wanted to put it in a position where it can shoot down those missiles before it, like, lands on your troops. Like, literally, you can, like, leave it on your static line. But your line is static. And I don't want you to be. That C-Ram's a good thing, too, to help protect you. But, like those troopers in that left, I would be pushing them up. And I would be putting those troopers in a position where they can pressure that armor on the left there. The Booker that's damaged, I'd roll it back to the supply dumps and start getting it repaired as quickly as possible. You're floating 600 points right now. You could go for either a helicopter or you could go for an airstrike right now. There's a lot of enemy static armor. You could literally just get some free points on the board by just what I call smug clapping them, where you get a cluster bomber and you just fucking... I'd go after the air defense. That Panzer in the background.
I didn't even see the air defense. Where did you see?
Right there. It just popped.
Oh.
See the 2 tanks? In between the 2 tanks is that Panzer or Tunguska. So I'd press, the bombing run, and I would do that. Shift B. Great job. Huge kill. Now, you can abuse with helicopters. I wouldn't do 2 Apaches. That's okay. You sent them out. You immediately did it. That's fine. It's just with all this armor, you want Hellfires. 1 Hellfire and you're killing, like 1 Hellfire missile kills that BMP. So it's like I would try and do a fighting retreat here. Actually, I would be smoking, backing up, and I would be trying to deal with those insurgents, which is like the little shield boy that's next to your Stingers. Those guys are gonna kill everything that you have if you don't react to that.
Yeah. See, and this is where I get screwed up. Is I'm just always.
It's fine. You know, like you have those helicopters there that could be like, I wouldn't bring them too far up. You know, I like literally an inch in front of D. You know, and like anything beyond that, you're gonna start getting targeted. But like those helicopters actually have crazy long range, and like it literally could just destroy those fucking guys. But yeah, those, I call them insurgents, the little shield boys right there. Like they have no AT. So like literally you could sit on top of them with those bookers and just kill them. They have no counter. Those troopers, again, I would be like moving them left so that you can protect your left flank from the BNP spin. And you're a little too, you're too scrolled in right now. You're not giving yourself like enough vision of what's going on. You only really want to be like zoomed in like that when you're trying to do an intense like micro maneuver. Your strikers on the right there, you could like move it up and turn the radar on and stop these fucking Kotrons that are just
destroying everything. Yep.
Yeah, I mean this is just low elo fucking cringe, because this is like the worst type of player. I'm gonna sit in the back, press P, watch everybody else do everything, you know, and then just get kills and like look at my KD. There's Apaches that are too far forward. But again, like you got some combat ineffective guys, you know, I'd start trying to get them healed. You're floating way too much. You know, if you feel like once you start getting to 1,000, you need to like start calling like support. Like I would like call like a pack. Pack would go well with all this. You know, you could do artillery. You know, just anything to like not.
Where would you put the pack? Here-ish?
Oh yeah, yeah. So what I want you to do is drag click everything. Go back. Just drag click everything. Press tab. Just one time. There's your first booker. Move it somewhere. Press tab again.
Is something I did not know.
Yeah, well, you're getting upgraded. Okay, you're getting upgraded. Honestly, the short rad's fine right there. I'd leave it right there, just like as a little protector. But see that radar dish? On G, I said put that there. There's someone that just revealed radar on G, meaning that you could have a seed opportunity. Wow, they have a lot of nothing. Click on your HIMARS and attack the radar. Or on the tanks. Finish off the tanks. Both of those motherfuckers are trapped. And then shift B on the HIMARS.
Shift B? Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that sends him back?
Yep. Because look at your econ right now. You're 139 econ resource income. You need that is like, the longer you keep them out on the field, the more of a drain on your economy it becomes. So, and you don't want that. Yeah, I would unload the scouts in there, and then, yeah, they have nothing in here. This is so, like, literally, there's not an objective in that factory.
Because normally there's stuff all in here, I think.
Yeah, well, like, because that's where those scouts are is, like, an unnamed objective on this. That factory complex is like so important to hold. There's a tower to the left of your scouts that gives you a lot of vision, actually. They have nothing up here. I would call in a booker, a recon Javi, and some infantry boys, and literally start flooding that infantry line, or that tree line, pardon. And
you said a booker, which one? I don't have the recon Javies. I wish I did.
The Striker RV Javelin Trophy. The Striker RV Javelin Trophy. Yep. I would take one of those, and then I would take some boys, you know, in a Jeep to follow them up and just start infesting. Yeah, combat engineers.
Should I take some combat engineers?
Yeah, hell yeah. And then just bring them into those woods. You're gonna need stingers
Just
too.
bring him into these woods, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. You're gonna need stingers to go in those woods. As these guys are coming up, I want you to focus on your left and start microing them because you need to put those guys right there in a position. It's crazy. It's a little bloody right here, but you are making this guy pay. He was like trying to do this Omega cringe push in phase 2, and you just fucking shut him down. You took a little bit of losses, but you shut him down. You tracking and killing his armadas, just fucking crazy, Pog. But you're floating 400. You need to get more bookers. You need to get some thunder. You need armor. You need armor. Thunderbolt would be good, or a helicopter even would go crazy. I would get your Apache over here. Because his Tor, his anti-helicopter is way in the backline, not supporting his bullshit. Oh, he has the big...
Get first, though. I need to go off that, right?
Yeah. You do. In fact, I would be pinging the shit out of that. I'd be like spam, like, just, like, once or twice. Yeah. But focus the big D. See if you can just smug clap it really... Oh my god. America is just fucking crazy. The Terminator is probably low-key more dangerous than the Big D. The Terminator actually is actually I didn't think about it, but your Booker. Oh shit, he has nothing there. You need to get a your longbow out, and get your other Booker on the left flank over here too to support this. You have a Booker in that tree line that is like could be used to stop that Terminator. I'd also like again call in your longbow and just keep it to the right of E. But you want to try and save this guy. You want to try and save this guy's stuff because he is literally fucking fumbling the bag by not protecting his artillery. So it's up to you to get your longbow there and just fucking save his ass. I feel so bad for this guy, but it's his fault. He needs to smoke. Oh, he has a longbow there. He's protecting. All right, good. Your team's locked in. You're in winner's queue, bro. I'm sorry. I'm playing all different angles.
It is. I mean, you are way like you have so many thoughts that I just don't have.
That's okay.
That's why. Should I move these guys up? Because it looks like they've kind of stopped.
I would pressure it with like one. I would just pressure it with your airborne. Your troopers are good when you leapfrog them. You know, you leave one and then you send one forward so that one is at least covering. Genuinely, that mech rifleman, yeah, they're going to F, but I would just see if you can take it to F, unless they cruise missile you spam. Go to the F point where your infantry is. The F point.
Where the what is? Which one?
The F point. The Foxtrot.
Yeah. My problem is I need to get better at figuring this out. Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one. See, these guys are capping F. You're literally gonna you're carrying right now. I think you don't even know.
Yeah, I got no clue that I'm carrying. I feel like I'm doing terrible right now.
You probably feel like you got octopus hands, but like I feel that guy's tank columns got so fucked up. No, you're doing great. But like you're floating 350 right now. Again, like I'd start reinforcing what you own.
Should I just get like there's part of me that thinks they're not doing great. Oh.
Be careful with the QO. I'd literally stop even right there. There's a lot of momentum with helicopters, or not momentum, or inertia.
Yeah.
So like when you click on an area, it's not gonna stop right there. You gotta think like wherever you click it, it's gonna like move like several feet in front of it. So it's like you can be very cautious with how far you move your helicopters up. So many times they're like, no, I didn't tell you to move here. It's like you didn't, but you know, you didn't take into account like how fast this thing is moving and that it needs to stop. You need to move your stingers up. Like that tree, you need to make that tree line yours.
Yep.
I would be trying to move more infantry up. Like, infantry is very hard for anybody to deal with. You know, the moment the infantry gets stuck in anywhere, it's like, especially a tree line, it like turns into a situation where the Russian player has to literally use an indirect piece to like rip you out, to rip the American player out. Focus on the left really quickly. I want to see those troopers. Those troopers get hit on by something. So the troopers are out of javelins. I would back them up and get them to a supply point and get them combat effective. Our static line here to the left of this point is weak. So after you reinforce the tree line, I would be putting attention to this area here. Right now, we're kind of relying on our friend to do well here, to give you time, specifically, to give you time. But yeah, you just need more boys. I would in fact move that recon boy to like the tree line so that you can get more vision, because your tanks can't see anything. Your tanks, like, you know, you gotta think about your tanks having like blindfolds. That helicopter's a little too far forward. That Tor could probably kill your helicopter.
Oh yeah, I did not mean to even bring him up there.
That's fine. I didn't notice that happening. Don't worry about that. Don't even think about that. You know, fuck that. Okay. You know, you're up 9 right now with all the flag objectives. It's. Don't worry about getting nuked right now. I want you to just focus on the good things that you're doing. Where you've taken ground, you now need to like reinforce, maintain, you know, and then once you're in a good spot, you can then start jungling. You know, you can start like fucking seeing who needs what.
So you're telling me what I need to do is highlight this and hit tab and do unload.
Yes.
Tab.
Yes.
Unload tab.
Tab you. Don't click the bottom right. Do not click the bottom right. I haven't gone on to you about it because, like, you know, it's our first game and I wanted to see how you do, but like especially the next game, I'm gonna yell at you.
No, I mean if that's what makes me better, that's what I need to do. So
yeah.
He's out of supplies. I need to bring him some supplies too.
If you hit shift in that screen, like the supply thing.
Oh, like in the support screen?
Yeah, now hit shift on supply.
Hit shift?
Yeah, hold shift.
Oh, it's not doing anything.
Really?
Yeah, it's not doing...
Shift clicking? You shift click it? There it is.
Oh, like full? Okay.
Yeah, and it goes to full. I mean, I do not suggest you bringing like 15k supply, but like you can do orders like way quicker.
Oh, they all quit.
They all quit. Look at you, bro. 1.3 KD. You had 3 zone caps. The top frag didn't get any zone caps. He was literally like playing like artillery. You had the highest KD. Like you were. I think you were MVP there. You were at a whole bunch of different points. You made a lot of overtures into enemy territory. You know, I told you, like, the one place that like you were getting bloodied on was like a understandable place to be bloodied.